aligns all our text to the left. As you can see, all the text is aligned to the left, and it's no longer aligned here like this top one. It's no longer aligned here against the margin. If you align in the middle, all our text now is aligned in the middle. As you can see, we are looking at the middle part now. If you align it to the right, all our text is now aligned to the right. As you can see, that's aligned to the right, but unfortunately this side here is not aligned. Align or justify. Now justify aligns it both ways. Aligns it to the left and it aligns it to the right. So now you can see my text is back to what it was. Looking at this line and paragraph spacing, if you click on it, I'm currently using 1.15 line spacing. You can use 1.0. Now line spacing is this line here. It's that line over there. So you can use 1.5. Okay, looking at your different lines, all these lines, the space in between the lines called line spacing. So if you 2.0, 2.5, 3.0, you see it's moving all over the place. It's up, okay, decrease 1.15, you can say 1.0, or you can actually define your own line spacing, but we'll use these guys. You will see them in my advanced videos. So we've got outline level, all these different levels, and it's justified, and line breaks, page breaks, but we'll see that in my advanced videos. You don't need to worry about that now. So you can add a space before the paragraph, or you can remove a space before the paragraph. We've got our paragraphs here. What we want to do, we're saying that, okay, this space right here, this is your whole paragraph. That's your whole paragraph. That's your whole paragraph. So what you want to do, you might want to add a space before your paragraph. This is where you achieve that. Adding a space before the paragraph. Okay. Or you might want to remove a space. See, removing. You are removing the space there. So you added the space, now you remove the space. Added or remove the space between paragraphs. Now we'll move on to our shading. Highlight your paragraph, or let's highlight one. Highlight the paragraph that you want to shade, and as you can see, you are shading your whole paragraph now. That's when you are shading your whole paragraph. For instance, let's say you want to show that you want to emphasize, put some emphasis on that paragraph there. It's more like it's highlighted, but it's not. It's actually shaded. So it shades the whole paragraph. Okay. So you can say, okay, that's one point there I want to shade. You know, I want to shade this one the same color. As you can see, that's the shading color. If you click on that button, it shades it the same color. Okay, because that was the recent color that was used. And if you highlight another one, click on it, the same color. Or if you want to change the color, you can use a different color using that color there. Click on it, you see now it's a different color, and it's actually changed now to be shaded using that color there. So that's how you actually shade your whole paragraph. Let's say you want to put, I don't know, borders around your paragraphs. This is where we achieve that, where we click on that down arrow and you can actually put a bottom border. You've got a top border, you've got our left border. As you can see, as I'm shifting, it's the whole paragraph is shifting. Right border, you can have no borders, you can have all borders. As you can see now, it's shifting to all borders. You can actually use borders to come up with some sort of tables, but we'll actually look at tables when we are looking at the insert tab over here in my next videos. Okay, so you might have all borders, just wanted the outside borders. You might want just the inside borders. You might want inside horizontal border if there were two things going on there. You might want the vertical border if we had split things. You can actually draw a table. We can actually view the grid lines. We can draw the table. We'll get that pen there. And you can actually draw the table that you want. Let's say you want a tail across those guys there, and you want a table with inside another table with a line there and another line there and another line there. You actually draw your table, but you'll look at that and you've got all these different guys on top there once you've drawn your table. But we'll actually look at that later on when we are looking at our insert tab and are looking at our tables. Okay, but for now we just want, we've got borders and shading. You may change your border and just play around with it, give it a different style of shade, shade it around a bit. Okay, you might want to shade your borders, give it a 3D look, the width over there, the color of the border over there. This is where it says, okay, I want a border here, I want a border there, I want this border. Select, deselect your border that you want. Okay, and you apply to the text, or do you want to apply it to the whole paragraph? As you can see, it gives you a preview, optical cohesion, paragraph. So you say okay, and as you can see, this paragraph right here has been changed. Okay, and that actually and then now all our borders actually have the same formatting now, because we were actually also changing the formatting of our borders. So that concludes the paragraph group, which is inside our home tab. Similarly, we've got our paragraph settings, which are the ones that we looked at earlier on. These you don't really need to worry about. We'll actually look at these in my advanced videos. Okay, and as you can see, click, don't click. These are paragraph settings. Okay, this is just where you fine-tune the layout of the current paragraphs, where you're doing indents, where you're doing spacing and lineups of all the paragraphs. Okay, and there we have it, the paragraph group of the home tab. And always remember to think pro-creatively and stay pro-creative.